Hi, I'm Carlson.
And I'm Rowan. You might be wondering, what are SI units? SI units are the universal system of measurement used within the scientific community. They measure time, distance, mass, and velocity.
Now you may be wondering, why are SI units important? Well, SI units are a universal way to communicate measurements in areas such as business and sciences.
These are the 4 SI units. The SI unit for time is seconds. The SI unit for mass is kilograms. The SI unit for distance is meters. And the SI unit for velocity is meters per second. If you take your measurements in units other than these 4, you have to know how to convert. Let's take a look at our first conversion. We can see that we've measured our time in days, and we need to convert days into seconds. So this is the method we use for unit conversion. We like to call it the box method. If something is placed on one of the lower lines, that means that you're going to divide. And if something is placed on the upper, above the line, that means you're going to multiply. So we're going to use these conversions that we have over here to convert 3 days into seconds. The first thing we know is that 1 day equals 24 hours. We want to cancel out our units, so we're going to put 1 day on the bottom. And we're going to put the number of hours in a day on the top. And we can see that if we were going to try and convert days into hours regularly, we would multiply 3 days by 24 hours, and that would give us the number of hours in a day. So we're going to continue by converting hours into minutes. We're going to put 1 hour on the bottom and 60 minutes on the top.
And then we'll have to balance the camera.
Our final conversion is minutes into seconds. Once again, we're putting minutes on the bottom and seconds on the top.
Okay, so it goes averaging, it goes significant figures. Here's what is significant figures.
So, if we were to multiply all of these values together, we would get that 3 days is equal to
And it goes to seconds.
259,200 seconds.
The next unit we need to convert is mass, which is in kilograms. So in this example here, we have 23 ounces, and ounces is not in kilograms, which we need to convert to. So here we have a few conversions here. We have 1,000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram, 16 ounces is equal to 1 pound, and 2.1 pounds is equal to 1 kilogram. So similar to what Rowan mentioned earlier, we're going to be using our box method here. So start with our 23 ounces. Going across, we know that 16 ounces is equal to 1 pound. And we also know that 2.1 pounds, or 2.2 pounds, is 1 kilogram. And so this is almost like a fraction here. We can take our ounces right here, and these cancel each other out diagonally, and same with our pounds. So all our units left are kilograms. And so what we do here is imagine this is almost like a fraction. So we multiply everything up here at the top and everything down here at the bottom, and then we make that fraction and divide it. So 23 is multiplied by all these ones, so that stays 23. So it's going to be 23 divided by whatever 16 divided by 2.2 is. And then we take that fraction and divide it, and we get 0.653, and then kilograms.
Okay, so now we're going to convert from miles into meters. These are the conversions that we already know. We know that there are 5,280 feet in a mile. We know there are 3.28 feet in a meter. We know that there are 100 centimeters in a meter. And we know that there are 12 inches in a foot. We can use this information to convert from miles into meters. I have the conversion laid out here. We start off with 1.4 miles. We know that in 1 mile, there are 5,280 feet. And we know that in 1 meter, there are 3.28 feet. So we can cross out the units that are canceled by division, miles, and meters, sorry, not meters, feet and feet. And when we divide when we multiply 1.4 times 5,280 and divide this number by 3.28, we get that in 1.4 miles, there are 2,253.66 meters.
So our next SI unit is for velocity, and this is measured in meters per second using our SI units from distance before and time. And so what we're going to be converting here is feet per minute. So in this case, this object is traveling at a velocity of 3 feet 3 feet every minute. And so first let's convert the feet. And so using our knowledge of earlier from distance, we can say that 3.28 feet is equal to 1 meter. And since we have feet across from each other, we can go ahead and cancel out those units. And we also know that one minute is 60 seconds. So what you can do here is cross out minutes, so we cancel out those units. And now you can see all we're left here is meters and seconds. And so you do this the same as you would any fraction. You would multiply the top, multiply the bottom, so you get your numerator and denominator, you divide. If you do this, you are going to get 0.0152, and that'd be in meters per second. That's how you find velocity.
Thank you for listening. We hope we answered your questions.
Have fun in physics this year.